If you want to master bodyweight fitness, you've got to master the handstand. I know it looks like a party trick, but it's not. It's the base skill. Planche, handstand, push-ups, all of that is built on top of this. Before you could run, jump, or play any sport, you had to learn how to stand, stable, balanced, holding your own weight, even with extra weight, without thinking. A handstand is that upside down. Most people make this harder than it needs to be. Watch one tutorial, kick up against the wall, fall over, decide handstands aren't for them. That's like trying to sprint before you can walk. Today, we're going through everything from your first time upside down to holding a freestanding handstand. Hands shoulder width apart. Fingers spread, facing forward, slightly bent like you're gripping the floor. If you've ever tried to palm a basketball, it's that kind of tension. You've got 3 balance points. Fingertips, the knuckle line where your calluses are, and your palms. Fingertips stop you from falling forward. Palms catch you when you fall back. When all 3 are doing their job, you're balanced. Where to look? Well, between your hands. Same spot every time. Mark something there if you need to. This gives your brain a fixed reference for balance. Alright, let's talk about what your body should actually be doing up there. Shoulders. Push tall. Elevate towards your ears with straight arms. This stacks your joints and creates a solid platform. Not max effort though, just enough to keep the structure from collapsing. Too hard and you'll gas out in 20 seconds. Elbows. Locked straight. Full extension. Straight arms means you rest on bone, not muscle. Your core. Tuck your hips slightly. Squeeze your abs and glutes at maybe 40% effort. You're preventing the banana back. If you don't know what this feels like, lie on the floor. Press your lower back down, legs out, arms overhead. That's a hollow body hold. That shape is your handstand, just sideways. Legs, squeeze thighs together and point your toes. Loose legs swing around and mess with your balance. Tight legs keep your center of mass predictable. Think about it like this. A stick is much easier to balance on your palm than a rope. Be the stick. Okay, real quick. One thing that's going to happen when you start training handstands is that your wrists are going to hate you. Full body weight pressing through your hands at an angle they're not used to. For a lot of people, that's the reason why they quit before it even gets fun. Gornation's Parallettes Pro fixes that. Beach wood handles so your wrists stay neutral instead of bending 90 degrees against the floor. The wood absorbed sweat instead of getting slippery, which matters when your hands are the only thing between you and your face hitting the ground. Low profile, 500 kilo load capacity? These things aren't going anywhere. And code YELLOWDUDE gets you 10% off. Link in the description. Learning a handstand as an adult is brutal. When you were a baby learning to stand, you didn't care about falling. You just tried, failed, and tried again. God knows how many times. And then one day you got it. Now you're doing the same thing. Upside down. Except you've unlocked the thing that babies don't have. Fear. And it's not just fear. Your body's bigger, heavier, and way more prone to getting hurt. And it's much older. So your brain does the reasonable thing. It stops you from committing. That's why knowing how to overcome fear matters more than any technique cue. Because when you kick up as a beginner, only 2 things happen. Underbalance or overbalance. Underbalance. This is what happens to almost every beginner. You're scared of kicking too hard, so you kick soft. Every single time. You end up in this loop where you kick, don't get high enough, and then come back down. Overbalance. Weight tips forward past your fingers. This is the scary one. This is what your brain is trying to protect you from. But it's also the one you actually need to feel. The fix? Cartwheel out. One hand stays down, legs come over sideways, you step down. Hand, foot, foot. Practice from chest to wall. Start far from the wall where it's easy. Once you trust your cartwheel bail, move closer to the wall. Now, the fear will come back as you get to the real vertical. Keep trying until the fear goes away. Then, take it off the wall. Kick up and deliberately go past the balance point. Not to hold it, just to feel it. Kick, go too far, cartwheel out. you're teaching your brain that overbalance isn't dangerous. It's just a cartwheel. Drill it until it's automatic. The progression path. Now that you know what to do with your body and how to fall without dying, here's how you actually build up to it. Pike holds. Hands on the floor, feet on the ground, hips high. You're training your shoulders and wrists to bear weight with your arms fully extended. Push tall through the shoulders. As you get stronger, walk your feet closer to your hands so more weight shifts into your arms. If you want more load, put your feet on a chair or a box. Way easier to commit to this on parallettes, by the way, if you want to get easy on the wrists. This is your first real taste of being inverted without any fear involved. One thing though, your head might feel super pumped because all the blood is rushing there, like it's about to explode. That's normal. Just pause for a second. Rest. Get back to it once you feel okay. This feeling usually goes away pretty fast after a few sessions. Wall walks. Chest to wall. Face the wall. Walk your feet up, hands back, chest close to the wall. This is chest to wall, and it's better than back to wall for one reason. It forces correct body position. Back to wall lets you cheat with a banana back. Chest to wall makes you stack properly. Hold here. Push tall. Squeeze your core. Get comfortable being fully upside down. Time spent inverted is the single biggest factor in handstand progress, so rack it up. 5 seconds becomes 10. 10 becomes 30. That's how it works. Toe taps in split legs. From chest to wall, split your legs. One stays on the wall, one floats. Start with toe taps. Tap your foot off the wall and back on. Even half a second off counts. You're training your hands to catch the balance. When taps feel controlled, hold the split. Split leg handstands are easier because your center of mass is lower. It's a cheat code for beginners. Use it. Freestanding. Once you can hold a split for 5 seconds or more consistently, start bringing both legs together. Or kick up away from the wall into a split and try to find the balance point. I'm not gonna lie, this part is messy. Your first freestanding hold will look terrible. Your second one will look slightly less terrible. That's progress. Just keep showing up. Last tip, set your expectations right. Handstands take months, not weeks. Most people quit because they expect a freestanding hold in 30 days after watching one video. The skill is real. Respect the timeline. But you'll feel the difference in your shoulders, core, and body awareness way before you hold the clean freestand. And that part is actually kind of addicting. You get stronger everywhere without realizing it. So start with the pike, get on the wall, learn to bail, and give it the time it deserves. Your future handstand self will thank you. Your past self would probably be impressed you even tried.